Class number 1 that you need to be using when ranked play drops is the fast VASNAV 9K. We have the BRUEN pendulum for vertical and horizontal recoil control. We have the SHARKFIN underbarrel as well for aiming idle stability with no cons, so it keeps the gun nice and fast. The TRUE-TAC grip also for speed with a reduction in recoil control. And then the OTREZAT stock with the only negative being aiming stability, but this speeds up your sprint speed and of course your aim walking speed. Be sure to hit subscribe down below if you find this video useful. I will continue dropping videos on the best ranked play class setups as the year goes on and as the meta changes. And now for class number 2. Up next we have my favorite VAS class, which is a little better at medium range. I use this on search and destroy maps like Embassy, where I'm going to be challenging longer gunfights. What this looks like is a very similar class in terms of the OTREZAT stock, the TRUE-TAC grip, and the SHARKFIN. However, we use the lock shot muzzle and then the CAS barrel for damage range, hipfire accuracy, bullet velocity. The range on this one is actually better than the other barrel, but it's not as slow because it doesn't have as much help with the recoil control. Still worth it for those mid-range gunfights. I've won a lot of wagers in tournaments with this gun, so I'm excited to try it out in ranked play. And as you see down here, I have a bunch of different classes that are copy and pasted. What I like to do is change out between Simtex and Frag Grenade. And then I also have a perk package with TAC Mask instead of Flak Jacket for maps like Mercado when we're running a trophy system anyways. Class number 3, we have the SCAR, aka the TAC 56. This is the best gun in the game, or at least the best gun allowed in ranked play right now. I've tried out a bunch of different classes. This is the one that seems to work best for me so far. We run the 17.5 Tundra Pro barrel. This increases damage range, hipfire accuracy, bullet velocity. I have the phase 3 grip underbarrel for idle stability, hipfire accuracy, and recoil stabilization. We're opting to use no muzzle, which sounds a little bit weird, but trust me, it's worth it. We're including the 5.56 high velocity for bullet velocity, the FSS combat grip for recoil control with a slight reduction in aim stability, but that's okay. And then the TV XLINE Pro stock for crouch movement speed, sprint speed, aim down sight speed, with a con of a little bit less recoil control. Similar to my SMG loadouts, I have 2 versions of this class, one with dead silence and one with a trophy system. This is super helpful in ranked play, also on S&D maps like Mercado where there's a lot of nades involved, so just be sure that you come prepared for whatever map you're about to load in on. Class number 4, this one is for a little bit more fun. It's the Cast-Off 545. The attachments are as follows. We have the IG barrel. It slows it down a good bit, but it helps out in terms of recoil control and damage range. The Commando foregrip here for aiming stability and recoil stabilization to make it beam even more. Similar to the SCAR, I have the high velo ammunition for bullet velocity, the demo grip for recoil control over here, and then the MARKEEV stock to keep it a little bit faster with the slight reduction in recoil control. I won't be using this class all the time, but it's a fun mixture into the ranked play setup. And now for class number 5, we have 2 different sniper classes. I prefer the MCPR. A lot of pros use the SPX 80 because it's a little bit faster. I am following GAs on this one, so if you really do want to play like the pros, you actually run no attachments on the sniper rifles so they don't get too overpowered. However, my pistol class is very simple. I just have the trigger action of the lightning fire for the fire rate increase, and then the Cronin Lima rear grip for that fast draw and increase in sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. You don't need too much else on the pistol. This class is just fine right here, and then same thing on the last sniper. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on ranked play.